Hello, Aries. These are your messages for July 2020. What we're going to talk about is a focus card, which is here in the center, that I have already opened and meditated upon and received the messages. Then we're going to talk about your passions, your desires, what you have, what opportunities there are for you to manifest, for you to create something from the passion in your life. We're going to talk about your financial house. We're going to talk about your mental house and your emotional house. And we're going to get messages that hopefully resonate with more than one of you, but at least one. And this is something new that I have been told to try. So these are not conventional ways that people read their tarot. However, everyone does theirs differently. I give everyone the opportunity, the space they need. I hold space for everyone to practice as they wish. I only ask that you do the same. If this does not resonate with you, check back later on. Or look back into something that it might resonate with. But if it does, hey, take what you need, leave what you don't for someone else. So here at the center of your card, what I got was divine timing. Everything has its proper place in time according to divine timing. Where you are at any given point in your life is according to divine timing. You could be anywhere, trying your hardest to make something happen, and it will come to fruition, but in divine timing. You could be anywhere on your wheel, anywhere on the map, at any point in time. And everything will happen according to divine timing. You have everything laid out for you here that will come to fruition in divine timing. That is the focus for July 2020. Exactly how divine timing fits into the month, let's see. Let's see, right? Let's see. Eight of Wands. Yes. In your house of passions, what sets you on fire? What drives your life forward? What opportunities you have to manifest according to what gives you life? Eight of Wands. And as soon as I flipped this over, and I looked at the dolphins, and I heard freedom. Freedom to move forward. Perhaps we'll get more information on this, but I want to get through all of the four main components. Well, 5, but this is the focus. Never mind. I want to get through all the 4 components before we start to take more information on this. Freedom. I heard freedom. You have moved through a lot of challenges and obstacles in honoring what is your passion, what sets your heart on fire. And you have essentially gone and collected more and more and more and more knowledge, experience, lessons, according to divine timing, right? You've collected more and more and more and more information that enables you to work towards embracing a life of passion. Now, Aries, very passionate people. I know. My ex-husband is an Aries. TMI. But this very fiery, very strong in everything because of that fire that resides within. So here goes you moving through your lessons and learning what you need to learn, taking it with you and kind of accumulating reasons why, or accumulating information so that you can realize what your passions are. What do you want to do? What do you want to create? Weighing them against what society says and making your own decision. That's what this is. Making your own decision. And it may be according to your societal training, your socialization, right? Or it may be something that is completely different outside of the box. But on top of the wheel. Right in time with your clock, your divine clock. Let's move forward. What does your financial house look like? Let's take a look. This might be a little long, but that's okay. We're going to get through the information. We're going to get all of these messages because this is great. Six of Pentacles. If you, Aries, you're here. You're here. You're like, okay, I have all this passion. I want to do X, Y, and Z. Let's say I want to open a donut shop. That takes money. I don't have any money. What do I do? Pray, beg. You start, the mental wheels start turning. You start to look at your finances. And you start to get concerned that maybe you want to do something like open a donut shop. And you start to get concerned that, money is an obstacle. And I was told when I flipped this card over is that if you're worried about money, don't be. You have enough fire and passion and desire and manifestation. You see these wands? That's all of the passion. All of your magical wands to accomplish what you need to accomplish. Keep in mind, we are working on divine timing. So it'll happen according to your divine clock. Okay. All right. Stay in prayer, though. Stay in prayer. Do not pray to the dollar. Pray to what rules you. You see this right here? That's you behind here. Not here. Not here. In your financial house, your passions might bring you worry, stress. You might be, it's quarantine. You might be looking like, how the hell am I going to open a donut shop if I don't have any money to? The answer is in divine timing, with your passions, desires, and things like that. The law of attraction comes into play. You learn how to manifest with the law of attraction. All right, moving forward. What's in your head? This should be interesting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is very interesting. Fresh, incoming inspiration, ideas in your head, very new. This decision to embrace freedom is very new for you. Very new. Very new. It's a new state of mind. It's a new state of mind, and now you're taking it and you're trying to work on it because it gave you inspiration. You're inspired to work on it. Something very young, a young idea, a new idea, inspiration, whatever it is that you want to start, go ahead and start. Even if you start small, even if this is just in your mind, brainstorming, but write it down. Write it down somewhere on something that you access a lot, or somewhere that you will see it a lot more than you do not see it. Don't just write it down and put it down somewhere. Write it down and put it somewhere that you will walk by. Even if you write it in a book and the book is closed, put the book on the kitchen table. Put it on the bar. Put it in the middle of your living room. Put it in your bathroom. You go in your bathroom every day. The key is not to forget. And every time you walk by that book or that piece of paper, stick it on your wall. You will be reminded, and you will be adding to your passion. You will be building up. You will be building up momentum. Maybe adding wands, passion, ideas for whatever your idea is. Along with that, you'll be opening space to be successful in attaining funds that you need. Every time you look at that piece of paper, that book, whatever, you just write it on your mirror in lipstick. That's going to sting. But do what you need to do. If you have I'm seeing a whiteboard, one of those dry erase boards, write it on there. Leave it up there. Every now and then change the color or add something to it so that you can see your progress, so that you can see, you can track your passion, see if you're accumulating more wands, indicating progress, correct? Yes, okay. All right. In your emotional house, this is all very new, very young. It can be overwhelming. Before I even flip over this card, it can be overwhelming. So how are we doing emotionally now that we've had the realization? We're getting the information right now about our divine clock and our divine timing. What, pray tell, is the dealio in our emotional house? Yes, we have another 8. This 8 in our emotions is walking away from, wow, walking away from, here, maybe this will be better, walking away from something that emotionally, that held us back from what our passion is, walking towards, this person is walking towards, I don't know how it makes sense here. I don't know how I see it is walking away from something that has eaten away at our emotion, taken our passion, that zest for life, right? That way of living that we've built up for so very long, that we've come to be dependent upon. We're walking away from it because at this point in time, it is no longer beneficial for us. At this point in time, this here, this emotional house that we built is no longer sustaining us. It's no longer filling us with passion. It's no longer applicable according to our divine clock. And we are walking away from it, Aries. Aries is walking away from the divine clock, from the emotional house that they've built that is no longer serving them. Listen, honor this because it has served you. It has served you at some point in time to get to this place. However, according to these cards, darling, according to these cards, according to your divine clock, you chose to free yourself from that. And now you're headed to whatever lies ahead here. In your mind, in your passion, in your soul. Mind, body, and soul, correct? And you're going to be supported for honoring yourself. Yeah? You're going to be supported. That will grow. You walked away. You walked away from... This would be better the other way. But you walked away from something that was not sustaining you, and you're moving towards this. And everything that is on your divine clock, it's turning. It's moving. You're moving. See all these people crawling around? Wherever you are. At any point in time, it's always the right time, according to the divine. Ooh, maybe I should start a music. Maybe I should write a poem or something. A rap. I heard rap. I'm not a rapper, so, but that rhymed. Just saying. Oh, this is wrong. Okay. So, what do we have questions about? What do we have questions about? What do we have questions about? In our mental body. In our mental body. What is the message for Aries for July 2020? Regarding this new, they're telling me striking your will upon the world, upon the earth, putting it out into the atmosphere. Okay, I guess I didn't need cards, but let's see what comes up. Striking your will upon the universe. I see the earth. I heard the earth. You know, taking your mental power, combining it with this emotional, freedom that you got from walking away, correct? Yes. And using it to turn your wheel, and to change your financial circumstances. See, this is your perception of what's going on, but it should change. It should change because you are assuming the role that you need to be in charge. Oh, I'm upside down. Okay. Page of Swords. Oh, this one flew out. It's like, hey, pick me. Seven of Swords. All right. All right. So this says that regarding this fresh new idea about your passion, when you walked away from what was holding you back emotionally, you walked towards a new idea, a new passion, and essentially freed yourself. In the back of your mind is still worries about how you're going to do this. How you're going to open a donut shop. Let's say you want to open a donut shop. And so here you go, striking your will upon the universe, requesting assistance, requesting what you need. And everything comes in divine timing. But we have things that you walked away from. You took what you could. The situation, the emotional situation that you walked away from. You took what you could, what you felt was important at the time, and you had to leave a few things behind. Fine. You had to leave a few things behind, and which is fine. And in order to embark upon this new journey, because if you have way too many things to carry, you're not going to get very far. And it says that assistance is coming for you. And please do not look back. This is kind of interesting. It's kind of like gave all of the information, mind, body, and soul, right? Yeah. Yeah. Gosh. These wands are here. Just saying. These wands. They're not rooted in tradition. They're not rooted in what you have been doing traditionally, what you always do, in your habits, in your routine, in your daily routine. They lie just outside. Everything you need lies just outside of your comfort zone. And you have to depart from some things. You have to leave some things behind. Take what is useful for you to be successful and walk away from the rest. Listen, here's what it says. Walk away. Take what is useful for you. Leave what doesn't. Take what resonates, like this reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Walk away. Towards, in the direction of your passions, your money. That's how it looks. Now it's here with the Page of Swords, so what I'm hearing is that if you take the opportunity to move away from what does not serve you, right? To leave a few things behind. You're taking the chance, you're taking the opportunity. Taking the opportunity to start this, to open this door. Oops. For divine timing to work for you. Is it gonna be easy? No! It's a little tricky because you are not familiar with the place. You are not familiar with everything. But can you be successful? It looks like this guy is pretty full of himself, right? I mean, that looks good. But what you'll be fighting against is tradition. Your success does not lie in tradition. So how you've done things, how you continue to do things, your habits of being will not serve you in this instance because divine timing is at play. But you have the ability to create whatever it is that you would like for this July, or at least to start the wheels turning in your favor. Do not worry about things that is not time for you to worry about. Like, how am I going to afford this? No. Keep thinking about it. Keep dreaming about it. Keep planning for it. Make space to create. Make space to create what it is that sets your heart on fire and sets you free. In your passion lies your freedom. And that's it. Happy July.